Hey guys, this is Eskimo Poodle with another quick channel update here. So, I'm going to go ahead and start putting out videos next Sunday, so it's the Sunday after Christmas, just so I have a chance to record a few more Dragon Quest episodes, because at the moment I have 4 series planned for you guys, 2 of which are Dragon Quest and Kingdom Hearts 2, and the other 2, which I'll show you guys in just a minute here. I just want to see where I left off here, probably way down here. But yeah, it'll be Dragon Quest and Kingdom Hearts 2, as well as 2 series. For Kingdom Hearts 2, I currently have up until episode 64 recorded. For the other 2 series, I have up to episodes, or I have 28 and 29 videos for each of those series, respectively. So I'm good on those. And on the Dragon Quest, I have 4 episodes ready. And that was from like the last time I played Dragon Quest back in like August or early September or something. Not that I am disliking Dragon Quest, but when I took my little break, I started playing some other games just to, have some, fun with some other stuff. I played through most of Dark Souls 2, actually, except for the DLC. When we play that eventually, the DLC will be mostly blind on my end, but the main game will be a full walkthrough. That'll probably be coming up after these games here. I still want to play Dragon Quest, but I've been having a lot of fun with the other games that I've been playing, so it's just a circle of life, man. There's too many games and nowhere near enough time, especially when you're doing lots of overtime and stuff like that, so, yeah. But yeah, we will go ahead and check out those other 2 games right now. So, I'll see you guys in a moment. So the first of the 2 new games that we'll be playing is Bellseal, Arbiter's Mark, which is a tactical RPG, much like Final Fantasy Tactics or Tactics Advance, or really those are the only several tactics games I play, so I need to expand my knowledge of those. But yeah, this is a really fun tactical RPG. I'm loving the heck out of it right now. I've currently got, I think, 29 or 28 episodes out of this particular game. So with this one of my friends played it before on my Steam account, and so he got up to, I think I finally deleted his account, unless this is it right here. This might be his account right here, the level 27 gunner. I think, yeah. Yeah, I think that was his account right there, and I deleted that. Or that was where he played up to, and then I've been playing a little bit myself. So it's a technical RPG similar to like Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. It's got a nice little class system. So like for the classes, you've got, these are just classes that we haven't. All these blacked out ones, these are classes that haven't been unlocked, but it tells you, hey, you need this amount in this class to unlock it. Excuse me, a little bit of cough. And then when you go check out your actual class, you can go check out your abilities. It has like a little mini skill tree. I mean, you're eventually going to learn all of these pretty much, but like you can't just say, hey, I want to learn Flash Strike before I want to learn Field Aid. No, you got to kind of learn them in order. But let's say you learn Power Strike and you don't want Counterattack, you can learn Health Expert instead. So they're all connected to each other. You just have to spend the points here. And then what I really like is when you set your abilities. So your base class gets obviously the ability. So in this case, Warcraft, with basically like a soldier from Final Fantasy Tactics. And each class has 2 passive abilities, passive right there and a passive right there. And when you're in that class, both of those passives are automatically used. And then for your secondary stuff, you can set your, obviously, like your stuff, like so, let's say I want her to have Holy Magic for healing or whatever. And then you can select 2 additional passives right here. So you end up having like 4 different passives, and it's really nice. So like I think my White Mage has some really good stuff here. Like, let's see, anytime she heals somebody, she gets a little bit of healing for herself. She recovers a little bit of mana when she walks, and then it also makes it so that your abilities and spells with Smart Casting right here only target who it's supposed to target. So if I target a group of her and two enemies with, or like, so let's say she's by herself, and there's somebody like an enemy right next to her, and then an ally right on the other side. We can target the enemy, and her and the ally will both get the healing, whereas the enemy will not. So that makes it real nice. Real nice to just be lazy with everything there. So, but yeah, I've got like I said, about 30 episodes on this for you guys, and yeah, I've been having fun. And then obviously like actually this is story, I think. Yeah, let's just skip the cutscene or whatever. But yeah, there's lots of classes. I think at the point in the story that I'm at, I finally unlocked all of them, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, so it works out pretty good. Nice little everything we got here. Enemies have a bad habit of being really fast. Like their speeds are always pretty fast. But that reminds me, was something that I've really liked about the game. By the way, again, I went into this game completely blind, so I'm going to fuck up a lot in this game, but I'm having fun with it so far. So let's say we start a new game here. You can completely customize your difficulty level. So you can set it to you've never played it before, and enemies will have less stats and stuff like that. So you can also just make it completely custom. So let's say injury system. I'm not a huge fan of this, so I just kind of basically turned it off-ish. Actually, no, I went to this one right here. Learning less AP at the end of the battle. So originally, I think the original default injury is if somebody dies in a battle, they basically need to sit out the next battle. And frankly, I like using the same party member, so I turned that off to just get less AP. You could also do it so there's none, but I wanted to have some consequences. Oh, and if you're on this basic one right here, and your unit dies, and then you revive them and they die again, that means you have to make them sit out for 2 battles or whatever. Random numbers just makes it so you have the like a little bit of RNG on your attacks, not a whole lot. For the most part, if the thing says, hey, you're going to do 76 damage, you're going to do 76 damage. At least that's what it seems like for me. So you can make it so that enemies have a higher scaling for when they do their so like let's say you're on a map and you're level 10 and the map range is level 10 to 13. You can set it so they make it so the enemies will always be at that maximum level, or they'll just be a mix of those levels. Stat scaling, you can make it so they have a ton of extra stats. This one right here, added enemies. I think I have the elite right here, where basically you get extra enemies spawning, and several of those enemies might be stronger than other enemies. So, very nice. You can make it so enemies have all the gear on them. They always have, like, full abilities and stuff like that. So, neat like that. Drowning is in the game, so if you can't swim, they might try to push you off. They can revive, items, all sorts of other stuff like that. So, yeah. So I think I basically just went with like the I think I might have just went with like the this is my current yes, this is as far as I'm at in the game right here, way up on the map right here. So it's a pretty decent sized map from what I've got through so far. So I'm liking it. I am liking it. And then finally, the other game that we're going to be playing will be My Time at Portia, also on the PC. So this is another fun little game. However, it tries to do me dirty sometimes. There we go. Yeah, My Time at Portia on the PC. This is another game that I'm playing completely blind. I think I'm playing this on the Epic Store, the Epic Game Store launcher, and I don't know if that's causing problems with recording it or if I'm just having bad luck with it. But if you noticed right there, I had to switch the graphics to not have cut off on the side. There's going to be about 5 episodes from episode like 5 or 6 to 10. From episode 5 or 6 to about episode 10 or so, where I have basically the sides of the screen cut off a little bit. Like, it's not a huge deal, but you won't be able to see like a little bit of the map. And in the menu, it'll be cut off just a little bit, but you'll still be able to see the vast majority of it. And then there's like some sound issues with my microphone. I don't know if it's just this game, or if it's the recording software, or NVIDIA Broadcast, which I use to mute the microphone noises or whatever, just messed up. But yeah, so there's a couple issues with the game for technical standpoints, but other than that, though, I am having a blast with this game. And this one I have, I think, 28 or 29 episodes recorded as well. So if you ever play something like, let's say, Stardew Valley or something like that, that's basically what this game is, except it is not a farm. It is like a little workshop type thing you got going on. Yeah, see, look at this. So it automatically switched back to this crap for some reason. And this right here, see how on the bottom right corner, there's like no map where there's supposed to be a map? You'll see when I fix it in a minute, but let me show you something. So
how do you do, builder?
Oh yeah, hang on.
Do you have the money to pay off your debts? Why?
Alright, sorry, that's something that's going to happen around episode 20 or so. But yeah, with the screen being a little messed up right here, what you're going to see for those couple episodes is just going to look like that, where on the left-hand side, where the stuff we're making is cut off a little bit. So yeah, and I didn't notice that for a while because it looks perfectly fine on my end of the screen. It's just how do I? There we go. Yeah, it's actually perfectly fine on my end of the screen because it's just filling up the whole screen, and that looks fine to me. However, apparently I messed up the. There we go. But because it automatically occasionally goes back to that full screen instead of the 16 by 9, because right there it was in 21 by 9 ratio with my ultra widescreen monitor, and right now I have it back at the 16 by 9, so you can actually see like the little map in the corner. And then when I grab onto this right here, you can see the stuff on the side. So yeah, there's like 5 episodes where that happens, and I think like 1 or 2 more where it happens and I don't notice for about 20 minutes because, well, it looks fine to me, and then I realize halfway through, oh shit, my entire screen is being filled up. So yeah, so with this game right here, this is the type of game where you go out, you collect your resources, you have like your little axes, and you chop down bushes and trees for stuff. You get like your wood and stuff like that, and then you take your wood and stuff like that, and you take it over here, and you make stuff like bronze pipes and stuff like that, and then you put them all together, and you make stuff like these furnaces here, so you can make more stuff to make more stuff, and then you also want to make stuff over on here. So yeah, it's a game that'll keep you plenty busy, if not like busy with it's not like busy with a lot of story. I mean, there's a decent amount of story so far, but I'm going to warn you right now. This is a very casual, blind playthrough. So what's going to happen a lot is we're going to wake up. They're not going to have any real tasks for us to do, and we'll spend the entire day running around just, chopping down trees, going mining, getting some rocks and whatnot, going fishing, talking to the townsfolk, just kind of figuring out stuff to do. We'll spend a lot of time over in this little area right here where we grab all the stuff off our furnaces and decide what to make next, and then we make more stuff, and so it's it keeps you busy, that's for sure. I currently have it set to right here, the game speed 50, which means the game goes by at the lowest possible speed. So if we look at it right now, let's see, let's say 8:35 in the bottom right corner. It takes a couple seconds, like about 2 seconds to go. It seems to take about 2 seconds to go about a minute. However, if you go on to game speed right here and go all the way up, it goes by much faster, like about a minute a second. And I think at that highest rate, it takes about 15 real life minutes to go through one full day. So I have it set so it takes probably closer to like 20 minutes or so, maybe 30. But each of the episodes is anywhere from 40 minutes to an hour long, because when you're talking to people, time doesn't pass. Sometimes you go to like fishing or a dungeon or something like that, and it uses a certain amount of in-game time, but it might take more time to actually complete that stuff than. Okay, let's say it uses like 2 hours of in-game time to go to a dungeon, but I might spend real life like 10 minutes in there, and that's much longer than 2 minutes of in-game time. So yeah, usually it's about 40 minutes to an hour for this, and a lot of times it's just going to be running around chopping stuff down, just collecting stuff, going fishing, talking to people. So a lot of times, a lot of stuff won't happen. This would be the type of series that I don't blame you guys if you start watching and then you just kind of have it in the background as you do other stuff, and then pop in every once in a while when something exciting happens. Because I'm kind of watching somebody else play through a little bit right now. I'm making sure I don't go past where I've gotten, but yeah, I'm doing that a lot. Just kind of like zoning out a little bit and going on Reddit, and then coming back when something cool happens, like he builds stuff or he talks to people or stuff like that. So it's definitely a really fun game. I'm having a fucking blast with it, but it is not a fast-paced game. And what I'm doing is I am doing one in-game day per episode, with the exception of the first episode, which is day 1 and 2. And the reason for that is because day 1, you arrive in town and you go to sleep, and it's like noon on the first day or something, or 2 o'clock or something. So your first day, you basically show up and you go to sleep, and you don't actually start doing anything like collecting these little sticks or rocks or whatever to build stuff until the second day of the calendar or whatever. And yeah, if we look at the calendar, it takes place over 4 months. Each month is a season. So right now, I think I just finally finished. Month 1, and I think I just went through day 1 of summer right here. So expect this to be a longer series, just because we're doing one episode per day, and frankly, it could probably go on for quite a while. I don't think we'll go on for like 4 in-game years. It's gonna be like 200 episodes, but if we just go through one episode a day, or 1 day per episode, it'd be roughly 120 episodes. So yeah. But yeah, I'm having a fucking blast with this, so I am okay with this. Okay, so you guys are thinking to yourself, Eskimo Poodle, you're having 4 series for us to watch. That's a lot of series for us to watch, and that's a lot for you to record. It sure is, which means I am having a different upload schedule for these right here. So like I said, for Dragon Quest, I currently have 4 episodes. For Kingdom Hearts, I have 32 episodes up until episode 64. So I have 29 episodes of Bellseal, and I have 28 episodes of this. So I have a lot of episodes, and I'm going to start putting them up not the Sunday directly after Christmas, so not tomorrow, but next Sunday. So basically like the day before or New Year's Day or whatever it is. So basically just say, let's say like January 1st or whatever that Sunday is. I'm not sure exactly which one it is, but it's up there. But yeah, that's when I'll start putting stuff up. And in order to not burn you guys out and not burn myself out, I'm going to do this. So there's going to be 7 days per week of uploads. I might occasionally slack, but for the most part, at least especially for the first like month or so here, I'll be great at putting them up. I will do Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday 2 series, and then Monday, Wednesday, and Friday 2 different series. So I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to put it up, but I think I'll probably do like Dragon Quest on Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursdays, and as well. So I'll probably do Dragon Quest and maybe like Bellseal on those days, and then the other Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'll probably do Kingdom Hearts and Portia. And then on Saturday, what I'll do is I'll put for the first week, I'll put up 2 episodes which will be Dragon Quest and Bellseal or whatever I decide, and then the next week I'll put up an episode of the other 2 series. So it'll be 3 episodes per week of a series. With every other week they have 4 episodes. If that makes any sense. If it doesn't, well, so like one week Kingdom Hearts and Portia will have 4 episodes, and Dragon Quest will have 3. Next week, Dragon Quest and Bellseal will have 4 episodes, and Portia will have 3. You get what I'm saying? I'm sure you do. I'm just being obtuse here. But anyhow, that way I'm not putting up. Oops. Oops, I did not mean to stop right there, but yeah, that way I'm not putting up like 20 episodes a week. I mean, I'm still putting up a pretty fair amount, actually. Let's see. Yeah, about 14 episodes a week. But this way, I'm not running out of my videos as quick, because previously I would record 20 episodes of, let's say, Dragon Quest, and they'd be gone in 4 weeks. Whereas this way, 21 episodes of Dragon Quest will be gone in, well, 6 weeks, but still. And this way, you guys aren't watching like an hour-long video 4 times a day. It's only 2 videos a day. So, yeah, it works out pretty good for me. So, I think you guys will like it. I mean, there might be some days where you guys don't care about either of the series up there. That's going to happen. That's what happens when I watch some of my channels that I like to watch. But for the most part, all 4 games are fun. So I think you guys enjoy them mostly. And yeah, it gives me and you less time to get burned out on all the games here. So I think it'll work out pretty good. And I will see you guys next Sunday when we start back up with however I decide the damn order of putting stuff up. Like I said, it'll probably just be Dragon Quest and Bellseal, and then Kingdom Hearts and Portia, but we'll see. So, all right, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next year. Have a great Christmas, have a great New Year, and everything else like that. See you guys later.